Yes, I just want to say I wish everybody a happy and prosperous new year. And now, the most important topic at hand, Donald Trump. Not since Batista in 2004 and Noriega in 1989 has any president been kidnapped. Kidnapped. Now, the U.S. has this habit of um, taking regimes or governments that it does not like and removing the head and installing its own patsy. Now, every time this is done, those areas are in turmoil for at least a decade. The U.S. now claiming now we are going to run Venezuela. Venezuela is not part of the U.S. It is not U.S. colony. It is its own country. Whether we approve of what goes on there or not, it is up to their people. And then when they need help to set things in order, they can call on the United States. But the United States cannot take it upon itself. And no country can take it upon itself. Because if you do, you are now invading that country. Now, due to the, what is it? Now I can't think. The Monroe Doctrine, United Nations, and our own country's constitution. The president doesn't have the right to declare war. The president does not have the right to claim any type of action which he has done. Now, for him to say we are confiscating, well, he didn't use the word confiscating, but he said we are taking over the oil fields in Venezuela. We are going to make sure that the petroleum companies develop their ability to resource this oil. But then the petroleum companies are now going to charge them for something that they are benefiting from. Now, Venezuela was selling petroleum to Russia and China, and Donald Trump says, yes, the United States, we will continue selling oil to Russia and China. Now, he claims that Venezuela, they were sending major drugs into the United States. The first thing he should adjust, why is the United States the largest consumer of illegal drugs in the world? The problem may not be the drug dealers. The problem may be Americans that consume the drugs. Maybe we need to put America first and bring these people help. Don't incarcerate these people. Bring them help, because if you're just incarcerating them, what are you now doing? Now you are making money from them off of their incarceration, which is almost like slavery. It's just another face of slavery for incarceration, and then causing them to work in these for these companies at fractions of the cost, maybe making $2 an hour, when the prison is still billing them $20 an hour. The prison doesn't even spend the right amount of money to take care of these prisoners, to keep these prisoners healthy, to keep them safe. So that's another issue. But going back to Donald Trump, how can you do this? You know, if you wanted to do this, you should have consulted Congress, because Congress has this right to say yay or nay, and then Congress can say we will debate this on the world stage to say why we are justified. Donald Trump, yeah, you did do it, but you were not justified to do it. And I'm sure there was U.S. blood shed. A soldier may have died, maybe multiple soldiers, or injured senselessly because of your greed, Donald Trump. You came straight out and said it was for the oil. So even though you claimed before it was for the drugs, now once you took Maduro, you said it was for the oil and the United States will benefit from the oil. This is like very, very hostile, and the United States is not about that. We've never been about that. We've always criticized governments that did things like that. We criticized China, Russia. We went into Afghanistan, which Russia was, basically taking over Afghanistan. But we went in to defend Afghanistan, saying, Russia, you can't do this. Then we went into Iraq, Saudi, Libya, and removed their leadership because we did not like their leadership. And we replaced them with our crony. And then after years, things calmed down. But, we have to stop being the pot that calls the kettle black. But Donald Trump, you are 100% wrong in your action. And I pray to God that no U.S. soldier was killed or harmed because you didn't have the guts to go. So why and how can you send someone else's child when they are not fighting for democracy? They are not fighting for humanitarian reasons. They are fighting for Donald Trump's prosperity. Like Donald Trump's crypto, which a president is not supposed to self-enrich. There's a lot of things that you, Donald Trump, have done that are unethical and borderline criminal. And I really hope that you get what you got coming to you. And your family that is riding that train with you, I hope they get it too. Hexet, I hope you get it. And Mike Johnson and I can't think of the other guy's name. But I hope all you guys get what's coming to you. You get thrown in jail. And Donald, you better be careful. When you go outside the United States, you better be careful when it comes to keeping yourself safe from these foreign countries that you have really pissed off, the cartels that you have pissed off. People have a lot of money, Donald Trump. And right now, you're a bad man. You're a very bad man. And I'm putting that very simple. That I love the United States. I love my country. I support the office of the United States. But this president, I cannot stand behind. And this is Eric Raz with Can We Talk? Wishing everybody prosperity, blessings. You can reach me at erasbury@yahoo.com. Wow, I'm tired of saying America, we got to do better. But we do. Love y'all. Peace.